Hey friends, thank you for joining me for this group reading. I am so glad you're here. Friends, please know and understand if you haven't been to one of my group readings before, all good. Just understand not all messages are going to resonate, and that is just fine. Please take what works for you and leave the rest. Of course, if you need a private session, you know how to reach me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Heads up, Psychic 101 is this Friday, so if you're looking to get in on that, go ahead. And if you want to get in on that one for free, all you have to do is sign up for Psychic University on September 16th. So go to my website for any more information on that, which is kellyfergusonreadings.com. And of course, friends, if you enjoy these messages, please don't forget to support me so I can keep supporting you. This one is going to be a pick-a-pile this week. So if you saw the picture on the title, you will see the 3 decks. So let me show you what we've got here. We're going to be working with the Earth Magic deck, one of my favorite decks, one of the ones that I first started working with, and you may have been drawn to the clear quartz with that. I also am going to be pulling some cards from the Power Animal deck, okay, and this one had Citrine over it, so if this is the deck that you were drawn to, pay attention to the messages there. And as well, I have the Gateway Oracle here as well, okay, so this is another one that I'm going to be pulling from. So you decide. Oh, and for that one, we also had the Sunstone, okay? Beautiful. So, friends, you decide what you resonate with. Do you resonate with the Earth Oracle? Do you resonate with the Power Animals, or do you resonate with the Gateway? Take a moment, sit with this energy for yourself, because I'm going to start doing the reading, and we'll see what energy comes up for you. Let's start with the Earth Magic deck. Earth Magic deck, please. For everyone who has been picking the Earth Magic deck or Clear Quartz, 3 cards, please. 3 cards in our best good. 3 cards in our best good for everyone who chose pile number 1. Boom. Anything else? Anything else for us? One more, please. Whoa, there it is. Boom. Okay, so everybody who picked this Earth Oracle, this Earth Magic deck, there's definitely messages coming up for you. And you might feel that things have been a little rough lately, especially on the emotional side. There might be people triggering you and trying to get you to do this or do that, whatever that might look like, okay? And as well, I also feel that with this message, it's very much about you being tested. Now, you might be tested in yourself in terms of things that you can hold on to, things that you're putting up with. Also, there's going to be some things going on in your life that really kind of test you to go up and down in terms of your happiness, in terms of the universe putting things in place to take you off of balance, okay? Ocean, ebb and flow. Tides are coming in, tides are coming up, but you have to remember, you're the one that has to ride the waves if you want to make it through these rough waters. The sun is still here guiding you though, okay? So good things are happening. You are in the light of love, but this is also about whether or not you're choosing to fight the fight and fight the waves, or you're going to roll with it, okay? So if you're seeing hard times in your life right now, if you're seeing people challenge you, if you're feeling challenged on how to respond to others, this is exactly you. But the universe is here to support you, okay? There might be signs and synchronicities that have been showing up for you, possibly even with our animal kin, all right? So look, Eagle and communication. Eagle is this highest flyer of all the wingeds who takes our prayers and hopes and dreams up to the Creator to be heard. So friends, what are you doing about this? Are you just unhappy with what's going on, but you're just sitting there and putting up with it? What intentions are you putting out there into the universe? How are you telling yourself that you will manage these? Are you listening to the signs and synchronicities around you that are either moving you away from the storm or advising you how to fly higher and how to rise above that staticky, uncomfortable energy and do your own thing? Nobody bothers with Eagle, right? The Eagle is that highest flyer, like I said, friends, but if you want to be able to have a clear perspective, you can't sit in the crap and be involved in the fight. You got to rise above. That's when you hear the real messages coming forward for you. The real messages in your best good, not the messages that are here to rock your boat. Now, something about rocking the boat here. I see some polarity here. Look at this. We got ocean, ebb and flow, and we've also got lightning and power. So this means that you are literally going through a phase of being triggered and then settling. Being triggered and then settling. So please, friends, keep a heads up here, okay? Because it's going to happen again. You might be butting heads with a specific person. This could be your spouse. It doesn't even matter who it is. But I feel like there's like electrically charged energy going on. So don't be surprised if somebody loses their cool. Let's hope it's not you, okay? And I think when someone loses their cool, there's going to be an opportunity again to see, do we ride the wave or do we go with it? Friends, sometimes the best reaction is not to react, and sometimes the best fighter is never angry. So make sure you are controlling your emotions, okay? Remember, fly high above the storm. Then you don't have to worry about what's going on. Be your own best guide, friends. There's so much water showing up in this reading for you. It is very clear that you are being emotionally charged and you are going to have the propensity to be emotionally reactive. So if you know that this is going to be coming up in your area, now is the time to assess the situation, take a step back, maybe even put in a plan on, if I'm going to move forward into these rocky waters, how am I going to deal with it, okay? Put your best foot forward, make a plan for yourself, and stick to it so you don't get stuck in the waves. That's number 1. Okay, friends, let's go to pile number 2, which is the Power Animal deck. Okay, for all of our loving friends who chose our Power Animals, what messages are here for us in our best good today? 3 cards, please, from our Power Animals for everybody who chose the second deck or who chose Citrine as their crystal. Here is where we start. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so there's definitely some lessons, and you're being called to review some of your moves and some of the things that you have done, and to really kind of take a look at them and say, could I do something better here? Would I do, if I look back from where I came from, would I have retraced my steps? Would I have done something different? But don't worry, okay? You haven't tripped up. You haven't messed up anything. Everything is good. We are always here to learn, to grow, and evolve, right? And that's exactly what's showing up here. These animals, these power animals, are giving you a great big hug and telling you don't worry about anything that you've tripped up on or this or that. It's irrelevant at this point, because at the end of the day, it is about learning and moving forward, okay? So let's look at what we're talking about here. Boom, Coyote and Wise Fool. Friends, don't kick yourself here. And what this card says here is accept your follies and find the teachings in them. So have you been going through some patterns, or are you habitually responding or behaving in a certain way that continues to bring you trouble or challenges? So, like, even just for example, are you trying to quit smoking? Are you trying to change your diet in some sort of way, okay? Because this is trying to say, if you look backwards and see the path to where you came from, you'll probably see some patterns. You'll probably see some things that maybe you didn't want to materialize, but then you'll also be identifying the action steps that you contributed into the situation to keep getting those same results. So friends, have a discerning eye on your own behavior and your choices and see what you are bringing to yourself that you don't need to anymore. Sometimes those things aren't about other people doing it to us, but what we are allowing. So the buck stops here, and you're the one who has to say so, right? Swan and Grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. So again, don't go kicking yourself because you've made some mistakes, or maybe you've had a hard time getting out of something. Spirit loves you. The universe loves you. Your heart loves you. So be kind to yourself, okay? You don't have to have everything figured out. You also don't have to be a perfect person. So give yourself some loving grace. Allow yourself to move with the tides. Forgive yourself for anything that maybe you're not happy with or you could have done differently. And give yourself that big hug and say, it's okay, because I'm really doing the best that I can. And you are. But it's also about remembering, if I'm doing the best that I can, let's not repeat any patterns and be open and honest with ourselves on that matter, okay? Now, the last card that's coming up is really beautiful for you as well, because it's really telling you that you are on the right path. And you might feel like you haven't been on the path if you've been making repeated mistakes, for example, or got tripped up in the same old stuff. But look, Elephant is here. And what this says is you will overcome any obstacles. This card is really telling you about how strong, how safe, and how beautifully sensitive you are. And your sensitivity is a gift to all of us because it allows you to really see, know, and understand what is right for you and what is not right for you. When you take these delicate steps to move forward, use your feelings and your intentions to feel out what is right for you. Look at those patterns and see, how did it make me feel? Is my stomach hurting because I'm not eating well? Is my mind hurting because I'm trying to people please everybody? You are the one that needs to take the steps that are right for you by feeling out these beautiful steps. And when you do, you will walk in the light of love. Friends, be confident, be loving, be supportive of yourself, and all will work out in your best good. You will overcome any obstacles. Okay, last but not least, for everybody who chose the Gateway Oracle or who chose the Sunstone, one of my favorites. Look, I'm wearing Sunstone today too. Look, 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 look. Okay, so for everybody who chose the Sunstone or who chose the Gateway deck, let's see what messages are here for you and your best good. Pile number 3, please, messages in our best good. Pile number 3, messages in our best good for everybody here. What do we need to know? Whoa, there goes one, hot and fast. Ooh, okay, this one too. Anything else? Anything else for number 3? Bam! Oh shit, here it comes. All right, so, friends, what have you been up to? What are you doing? You are truly moving forward into a new path and you are just about to grasp your new dreams and move forward with it, okay? And part of the advice and guidance with regards to this is knowing that when you're starting a new adventure or going in a new direction, you can't take everything with you. Because if you do, you're not growing, you're not moving, you're not shaking, okay? So you are definitely moving forward and you've got something big planned. Doesn't matter what it is, I see it coming, okay? And it's going to happen. But these key elements are going to be about you letting it happen and not getting your own way. Number 1, launching your journey. Wow, okay. Now, you could be legitimately travel, but this could also mean other things. Launching a business, launching a relationship, moving forward with a new pattern or a new thing that you want. Whatever this is going to be passionate and close to your heart, though. You want this. You've been waiting for this, okay? What it says here is, I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. This is also about trust in your path, allowance in your path, and you having some faith in terms of following your heart and what feels good to move forward into adventure and things that you want to explore. Yes, okay, but what do you need to do? You gotta let go and you gotta go with the flow. Like I said, if you're moving on to a new challenge, new adventures, you can't take everything with you. There's going to be people that don't support you, other opportunities that don't support you. For example, if you're starting a new job, you can't necessarily hold 2 or 3 or 4. One is going to have to go. There might be some people who don't support you on your path. There might be some new or old habits that you need to break and leave behind, okay? What this says down here is, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flow of life. And that's exactly what this card is kind of talking about. Flow, trust, movement. These fish, they don't know what the end of the path is going to look like, but they're allowing the river and the energies to gently take them to where they need to be. Trust in the universe and have love in your heart, and then you will be guided to what is going to make your heart feel lovey and beautiful. Wow. And you know what's coming? You know what's coming? Look at this. Manifesting dreams. Yes, you are doing it. You are going to do it. You are on the path. You have already started. Look at this, right? They're telling you where you're going to start, what the challenge is going to be, and where you're going to go. And possibly a timeline as well, because we're looking at fall. We're looking at harvest time, okay? Which is just around the corner. So definitely, whatever you're doing, for those of you who chose this deck in pile number 3, put your feet to the pavement, put your nose to the grindstone, and get to work. Because these things could happen quickly and rapidly, and you don't want to miss the boat. There's beautiful things waiting for you, and it's everything that you've been trying to create for yourself. So get out of your own way and just go with this flow, because beautiful things are coming for you. Ooh, friends. I hope this pick a pile was fun for you. It was fun for me. And of course, if you enjoy these sessions, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you soon, friends.